Donald Trump convened a meeting of the Board of Peace, completely bogus and an exercise in self-aggrandizement made to make Trump feel really good. It is stunning how Donald Trump is so insecure that even at a meeting of world leaders assembled really to placate and suck up to Trump, even there, Trump expresses his insecurities, including telling people, I'm really not gay. Trump wanting to convince the audience, saying he doesn't like young, handsome men. Trump likes women, not men, making sure the room knows Trump is not a gay guy. Really high level stuff.
But I was very proud of it. President Pena of Paraguay is here. President, thank you very much. Young, handsome guy. It's always nice to be young and handsome. Doesn't mean we have to like you. I don't like young, handsome men. Women, I like. Men, no, I don't have any interest. Good, that's right.
That's right, guys. Lest anyone be confused, Trump is not attracted to men, only women. All right. Well, with that out of the way, then the insecurity really began. With Donald Trump sort of joking, this is important. Trump only sort of jokes. And in this video, you will hear Trump talk about how well Marco Rubio, his Secretary of State, did speaking at the Munich Security Conference. But he does say, you know, don't do too well, Marco, because if you do, you're out of here. And of course, we're joking. But remember, when Marco Rubio went and spoke in Munich just a few days ago, the audience and global viewers were sort of like, oh, Marco Rubio can kind of speak sort of coherently and he can hold it together for more than a few minutes. Trump knows he can't do that. And that's why his insecurity comes out. It's all fun and games, except Trump is actually serious.
The back is Marco. Marco does it with a velvet glove, but it's a kill, right? The result is the same. They do it very differently. And Marco, you really did yourself proud 2 days ago in Munich. In fact, so proud that I almost terminated his employee because they were saying, why can't Trump do this? I do, but I say it differently. But Marco, don't do any better than you did, please. Because if you do, you're out of here. But no.
We're all laughing, but you know Trump is very insecure. And he's aware that people were saying, why can't Trump speak this coherently? But I do. I just speak a little differently. That is Trump's serious insecurity. All the money in the world and being the leader of the free world, arguably the most or one of the most powerful, probably 5 people in the world. And Trump is still extraordinarily insecure because he knows he can barely speak coherently and people don't respect him. Anyway, Trump seemingly recognizes that the FIFA Peace Prize that he was given is completely bogus and seems to know that it was invented completely for him.
Yeah, I want to thank Gianni and FIFA for all of the wonderful things they did and are doing. They gave me their first Peace Prize. They gave me a Peace Prize. I think they saw that I got screwed by Norway and they...
No. They saw that you needed to be sucked up to. And so they did.
Said, let's give him a Peace Prize. I mean, very good. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it. Johnny's very smart. He's very, very smart.
He's smart to realize Trump loves being sucked up to. Let's make up a prize. Trump spoke about J.D. Vance. And in speaking about J.D., he alludes to Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. And sort of first and foremost for Trump, especially when talking about women, is are they attractive? And he does say that AOC is attractive to him.
A lot of respect for your country. We'll also want to express my gratitude to Vice President J.D. Vance, who is a fantastic man. He's a fantastic talent. He was a great student. He went to one school. He graduated. You know, most people, if you watch some of the people that were at the event in Munich, they didn't graduate quickly from college. They had everything they could do. There was one young, attractive woman. She was unable to answer questions.
He's referring to AOC.
And she didn't do so well like JD did in college. JD graduated in a 4.5-year college in 2 years. And then he went to Yale and he graduated at the top of his class, went to the military grade. But when he went to Yale, there was one person that was marginally ahead of him, so he married her. Can you believe it? He married the person that was ahead. I don't know. I always like to say...
All right. Anyway, so AOC primarily is just a lens through which Trump can determine, is she attractive, is she not attractive? And then Donald Trump still complaining about the fact that they turned off my teleprompter during his UN speech. I will remind you, Trump wants to rewrite history. I will remind you that Trump's own White House staff had control of the teleprompter when it glitched. They would be his own staff, if they is the right term here.
The Secretary General in a little while was a good man, and I've had a good relationship. Other than in my last speech, they did turn off my teleprompter. I got up there. My teleprompter didn't work. I'm sitting in front of all of you people and more. I had no teleprompter. I knew I was in trouble because I'm walking up. You know, the teleprompters are over here. I had the most beautiful speech ready. I was all set to knock him dead. First, I had an escalator that stopped. You know that. It's going up. Boom. It's lucky my...
We also learned that the elevator stopped because one of Trump's own staff triggered the emergency stop mechanism.
Movie star first lady was in front of me because
And I guess by movie star first lady, he's referring to the Melania documentary that is losing money. So listen, here's the key takeaway from this totally dilapidated Board of Peace meeting. I am not feeling extremely optimistic about its goals of achieving peace based on this completely disastrous first meeting. And if you need any more proof of that, it's that even Trump couldn't be bothered to stay awake during it. Thanks for watching. Check out another one of our videos and make sure to subscribe so YouTube keeps our content in your feed. And if you prefer audio, subscribe to the podcast on Spotify or Apple.